Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello sir, hoping all of us can be in good healthy and good condition. I am Triana Hajrisra from English Education Department of 4E at Islamic State University of Sultan Syarif Qasim Riau. In this video, I would like to present the material about teaching English in Islamic education in Indonesia, challenges and opportunities. To fulfill my excitement of language instruction Islamic perspective, guided by Mr. Siswandi SPDI MPD. So without any further ado, let's get started to the video. According to Azumardi Azra 2014, explained that the development of Islamic education in Indonesia progressed from a traditional institution consisting of a small group of people learning Islamic specific matters, utilizing musolah and local places like pondok or surau, led by an imam or kiai. And then the transformation in them of the teaching system and the curriculum was the breakthrough in Indonesian Islamic education development. Madrasah remained growing as the private institution separate from the government intervention. The support and the progress made were limited only from individual scholars, and madrasah was mostly run in classical method. By the new trend of Islamic education, Indonesian Muslim communities increasingly require a model of Islamic education that is able to answer for the demands of living in the globalization era, but also doesn't forget the Islamic values as the guideline to be a good moral individual and to serve as an obedient self toward Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. These facts prove that Islamic education remains the choice of Muslim communities as long as it is administered professionally in terms of the management and then the teaching and learning process and also the curriculum design. The status of English as a foreign language has a direct implication in the rare opportunities for learners to become exposed to English and to have opportunities to use it in daily interaction. Although this constraint can be managed with the development of information and communication technologies and then issues regarding access, resources and facilities make the implementation is hardly possible. Another challenge is teacher qualification. English language teachers were found to hardly be able to perform good teaching due to their poor qualification in English. A number of studies from different years keep nothing this weakness, and then reveal that is uncommon to find English language teachers in Indonesia who have little proficiency in English, with some being very poor speakers. This current concept of ELC is promising to establish English language instructions that suit the characteristics of the local context where it is learned. As the goals and approaches of learning should be oriented to promoting cross-culture understanding, and then endorsing strategies for building friendly relation with other English speakers, and respecting the culture, the local culture during all the teaching and learning process. It is probably potential to ease the tension of language imperialism brought by English dominance. In the case of Indonesia, it might clear the anxiety of English usage toward the purity of Bahasa Indonesia and perhaps calm Muslim students concerned of the negative liberal Western values influences. Alright, I think that's all my presentation about teaching English in Islamic education in Indonesia, challenges and opportunities. I hope that my explanation can help you to more understand about the material. Pardon me of all my mistakes. Thank you so much to watch my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.